Well,
it wasn't me.
Listen, we're doing a fun month of like Halloween type stuff, so that's where our snarky squirrel is for the intro. But we're gonna have some fun tonight, and mostly I'm in charge, but mostly it's Jen's. Jen knows all the lore. She is our like librarian in residence of all things bomb party fluffery. So get ready because it is wild. We have a live stream to look at. We've also got screenshots to look at, and y'all know live chat's nosy like I am. We're here for this, and a huge shout out to Jenna, aka Winnie, aka the cool
We love you.
former bomb party rep of all time. And again, we've been fans since we found Jenna. So if you don't know, if you've missed the streams, imagine Winnie from Hocus Pocus as a bomb party rep, except it's not Winnie, it's somebody who does cosplay so well and stays in character the entire time and also roasts the jewelry as she reveals it. That it's so good. It really is so good. So I think every live chat is pro Jenna, but it's been I can imagine it's been really difficult going through what she's gone through recently, especially after the screenshots that I read. But Jen, do you want to take over?
Yeah, let me kind of I just want to make a few generalized statements
Yes.
because my friends here and I are all on the same page. Our rules for our channels are the same. I do understand that people are not fans of Jenna, and that is fine. The things that we are talking about today is the situation that Jenna is involved in. I want to stay away from having conversations about, and we do this for all videos, so this is not a new thing for us. I know that we have a lot more people today watching than we normally do. So I just want to, and there will be a, what do we call that? Not the intro, it's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
We'll share that. But I did want to just kind of say before we really get started is we as a collective, the four of us, talk about MLMs and deceptive behaviors. We do not talk about people. We talk about situations that involve people, but we do not, under any circumstances, invite anyone to disparage or make comments about people, who they are. We also don't encourage people to go and reach out and be ugly to Jenna in her comments. We have permission to share these images. She's given us permission to talk about this. I understand that it's kind of a mixed bag. Either you like her or you don't, and that's okay. But we also treat people with respect here. So we ask that you be respectful in the chat. And if you're not, then this is obviously not going to be the stream for you. So that's kind of, that's just my little brief intro. I've been watching Bomb Party for about a year, and I have been watching Bomb Party for about a year, like 24 hours a day. Maybe not 24, like I sleep and I don't watch BP or listen to it, but I spend a lot of time watching BP.
Yeah.
So I watch a lot of different reps. I send Wendy and DeeCee messages all the time about stuff that's going on. I tend a lot of time just listening to people and like in the background. I don't always pay attention to the lives. When Jenna came across my feed, it was just another rep I didn't really know anything about who Jenna was prior to this. I had no idea about the face painting days or the glitter or anything like that. Caught my attention. I grew up and I watched Hocus Pocus as a kid. So to me, it was like my millennial heart was so happy seeing it. And then DeeCee and I reacted to her video as like, I think one of the first videos I ever did on live. We maintain a respectful stance. And then Jenna actually commented on the video and we engaged in conversation. That is how this whole thing kind of started. Again, we treat people with respect, and we all have an open door policy. Reps are welcome here if they want to sit and watch, if they want to engage with us. We've had reps who have come in and had conversations with us. So we have an open space and we save space for everyone here as long as everybody is respectful. When all of this stuff started going on, I was casually having additional conversations with Jenna, and I watched her live where she talked about what was going on. And so Cliff Notes version, Jenna signed up under a friend of hers. Her friend was signed up under someone else. Well, Jenna's friend decided to no longer be a rep. So when situations like that happens, the person rolls up and like skips that level because that person is removed. So then they roll up to the top person.
Yeah.
And the problem with this situation was that Jenna had receipts that this person had purchased $500 in inventory to rank up. And that's what we call bonus buying or rank buying. And it's against most MLM companies' policies. They don't like that behavior. It's not fair to all reps. So it's not encouraged whatsoever or even allowed. It's against their policies and procedures. So Jenna did not want to give this rep her money because when reps make purchases, their uplines get commissions based off of that as well. That's part of team building that reps talk about recruiting and building teams. So she didn't want to put money in this person's pocket. She reached out to Bomb Party a couple different times, a couple different people, and never got any response back. So then she did a TikTok live video talking about it. I know she went out of the country, came back, and when she came back, she still didn't have a resolution. And she had talked to them before she left. So she talked to somebody at BP and had a conversation, and they talked about the situation, and she said she felt great. And this is all on her video. So if you have questions about what I'm saying or you don't believe what I'm saying, please go look at her TikTok video because I'm summarizing what happened so we can get into this, what we're talking about today. So she had come back stateside, did not get a response, and wrote BP again and was like, "Hey, I haven't heard anything. What's going on?" Leanne. She said, Leanne said, "I thought it was because the upline bullied her friend." There are a lot of different things that went on in the relationship. I don't know all the details, so I don't want to say. I've heard that. Yes, I've heard that was something that happened. And I don't know, again, I don't know the situation. I don't want to speculate what happened with, all of those details. But I just know that her friend left for her reasons, and that's where there started to be the conflict. So there was that's kind of what's going on. So we've gone through the history. Now I'll let my friends introduce themselves also so you know who we all are since we haven't done that, and then I'll let DeeCee play the disclaimer so we can jump in and talk about the things because we have screenshots and we have emails and all that stuff. So
Cool. Jen, since you're still talking, do you want to introduce yourself first?
I am Jen, obviously Mrs. Pico speaks. I am a former MLM Hun. I was in Cincy for 8 years. I hit the top 2% and decided that it was definitely not something I wanted to continue doing. Gave up my team, gave up pretty much everything, resigned, and then decided I was going to come on here and start talking about what MLMs are, my experience being in an MLM, and just sharing information that people should know about, policies and procedures and information that most reps don't really read and look into before they sign up. So that's kind of what I do. I'm a wife, a mom. I'm neurodivergent. I'm a full-time college student. I have a lot of things going on, but I also love to share, and talk to my friends and let you guys know what's really going on and the things that MLMs do to get people in, and then people get into situations that are problematic. So that's me.
Sweet. Wendy, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go next. So, hey everyone. It's really nice to see everyone in the chat. My name is Wendy, also part of MLM No, so you'll see me in a lot of like chats and stuff. I've been in sales for about 14 years. I'm actually the oddball of the group. I've never been in a multi-level marketing company, but I do come with sales experience. And so I started in retail, worked my way up to inside sales, which is where I'm at right now. So on my channel, I like to talk about the differences between multi-level marketing sales tactics and traditional sales tactics. You'll probably see me looking down a little bit today. I'm just crocheting because I am super pumped about today that like I just have to do something with my hands and it's going to drive me crazy if I don't. So that's just a little bit about me. Like I said, happy to see everyone here.
Me or you? Me or you?
Ma'am, you lushy, you go.
Lushy? That's weird from you.
I
That's
know.
like me calling you your real name.
Okay, sorry, Jessica.
I'm Jessica, aka Lushy. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. I'm DeeCee's bestie, and I help her burn her channel down. Yeah, I have cerebral palsy. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and yeah, I just chill out when DeeCee tells me to.
And you've got a whole murder of crows that you're, you know, keeping alive, and the mother of crows, honestly.
Yes. I think there's like 6, 8. Like people talk about like forming bonds with their crows. There's too many crows. I can't tell them apart.
What a good problem to have, honestly. I would love to have a murder of crows.
And there's scrub jays too. And hawk jays. No, stellar jays are what they're called.
Oh my god.
So all the birds.
All the birds. I love that. I am last to introduce myself. I promise we will get going really quickly. I will make it short. I was in 2 MLMs from 2014 to 2022. I got out thanks to anti-MLM creators, and I decided to start causing trouble on the internet myself, along with some technical difficulties. It's been one of the best experiences of my life. One, to figure out how to do life after MLM, but find really incredible people in the live chat, and some that I have gotten a lot closer with, like Jessica, Wendy, and Jen. And we're going to be having some fun tonight, but we're also going to hopefully be talking about things that might help you if you're looking to get out. And I'm going to play the disclaimer, and we'll be right back. Please don't slap us, YouTube. I know Jen already covered this at the beginning. Kind of our disclaimer, our housekeeping rules. We want to make sure people in the chat feel safe, and also the person that we're going to be looking at and telling parts of her story also feels safe in the way that we talk about this. But like civil, respectful are your kind of compass through this. If you don't think that if you're not sure if you can say something, if it's civil, if it's respectful, like sure, go for it. If you're going to treat Jenna like a human, go for it in the best way possible. So it's a little bit new to not just have a dumpster fire or contribute to a dumpster fire on the internet, but we like to maybe have a water hose to keep the fire down. So just wanted to encourage everybody, and we have some mods. We also are managing our own chat. So if you get timed out or booted, it's something that breaks one of the rules, and the rules are to remember the humanity in others. Essentially, that's kind of what it boils down to. So,
and we do talk about other people. Yeah. We've talked about like Wolf Den, Wolfie, and Mary, and other people. So we have the same attitude towards everyone. We're going to be respectful, and this is not Reddit, so we're not going to. We play by very different rules here. I know a lot of you have come over from Reddit, and we do appreciate you, and we love our Reddit royalty, but we want to be kind as well.
Yeah. Yep. So let me. Do you want to share the screen? Do we want to do the screenshots first and then the video, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think that'll make the most sense.
I also have the original 9-minute video. I don't know if we want to. Yeah.
Do you want to do that too, Jen, or what? Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Give some just kind of give more context, because I definitely gave the shortened version.
Yeah. No, that's good. Do you want to load it in, Lushy?
Yeah.
I have the screenshots up. Jen, just tell me if I do the screenshots correctly. Is this the first one?
That is the last one. Okay. Yes.
That's part of the last one.
Yeah. And then there's
next one.
One more before. Okay. Yes. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So this is the email that Jenna had sent to BP. She sent the email to BP. This is their response back. I want to point out one thing that really got me before is I don't understand the formatting of this. I know it was obviously done on a phone, but the formatting of this professional corporate email made me twitchy.
Yeah.
It's like when you have to drag a picture into Word and it just like messes everything up and you can never get it the same again.
Yes.
Like that's what happened here.
Yeah. I don't even know. It's like, or hard return disclose, hard return specific. It's like something, it either had been copied and pasted so many times that it's been adulterated in terms of like what it actually looks like from a HTML standpoint. Cause it's like somebody didn't look at this after they read it, because like holy shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
And I'll read the top part, like this, the top like paragraph and sentence, so and then we can kind of talk about it. So this is coming from BP Compliance to Jenna, and it says, "Hi Jenna, we have taken note of the concerns you have raised about your immediate upline in your request to transition to a different team. However, as Bomb Party operates in a regulated industry, there are limitations on I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. There are limitations on changes to the compensation tree due to the impact on earnings and regulatory monitoring. Therefore, we are unable to approve your request to change uplines." I'm going to stop there because I feel like we got a whole lot to talk about in like 3 sentences.
Oh, yeah. I've never if you don't know, Bomb Party's a multi-level marketing company, and there are so many other multi-level marketing companies out there. We've run into compliance teams with so many multi-level marketing companies at this point, and the fuckery in this email so far is wild. We've never heard about this excuse about the regulatory monitoring impact on earnings. Never. And also devoid of empathy or compassion for Jenna in this super like rigid email to her. Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I also have to point out the fact that they called it a compensation tree. That just makes me laugh.
Oh my god. Yeah, do you want me to read the rest in baby snark?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
If this offends your sensibilities, just mute me for the next 30 seconds. Okay. We encourage resolving disagreements or differences internally rather than taking a hard line or making public declarations that may be considered coercive. We understand your frustration, hard return, regarding hard return, your upline's behavior towards another representative. But please note that all compliance issues are handled confidentially. We do not publicly acknowledge cases, hard return, or hard return, disclose hard return, specific actions taken. This practice is intended to protect the anonymity of the reporting process.
This is bullshit because at the very beginning of the email it says we can't do this because of regulatory monitoring and whatever, your freaking tree of compensation. And then it said we encourage resolving disagreements or differences internally. I mean, welcome to YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. Like, unfucked up bomb party, big time. Big time. I cannot.
Can we take just a quick second? Somebody asked what an upline is. So
Oh, yes.
I just want to kind of talk about that real quick. So in multi-level marketing, there's different levels to your compensation. So for example, let's say bomb party just started and there's the 4 of us. DeeCee signs up first. She's going to be the first one. She rolls up. Okay. Then I sign up under DeeCee. DeeCee is now my upline. She is the one that I report to.
Yes.
And then I would technically be her downline because I am underneath her.
Yes. And anything Wendy purchases, I make a commission off of.
Yes.
And that's kind of one of the twisty things in MLM that you don't realize. You think, oh, anything that Wendy would sell to a customer, I would make a commission off of. But I only have to be good enough to convince Wendy to buy product from the company. And if Wendy never moves that product to a customer, I don't give a shit because I get a commission like that.
Yep. So then, the more people you enroll, the more of a downline you'll have. But it's the person you roll up to that's going to be your upline. Hope that helps.
When I was in Sensi, they also told us a recruiting, to think about it as a tree. It is a tree, but you want your branches to be wide, which means you want the most people, because it's like you build wide, so you recruit a bunch of people, and then deep, so then those people recruit a bunch of people. And that's how a lot of upper level and top level leaders are like, build your team wide, because the more people everyone kind of accumulates at, underneath them, above them, that top person gets money. And we've seen in that there was a Sensi live, they talked about compensation, and a top level leader said her commission was less, it was like, I don't know, 1%, 2% or less than that. Her paycheck was less than 2% from her sales. The other 98% was based on her downline. So that you can see there the division of, okay, even like, and she had good sales. Like, it was not somebody who sold 1 or 2 things. It was a consistent seller who probably had, a couple $1,000s in volume, but then most of her money was being made from her downline, not even from her own work. And some uplines will say, well, I put work in and I lead my team and I mentor them and I do whatever. So that's just compensating me for the work that I'm putting in.
Yeah.
Sam D has a great video on a Sensi team who went over like their percentages. Like, this month I made this amount and only this fraction of it was from my sales. So it was like they're trying to spin it into, oh, look how great it is to have a team, but they were just telling on themselves the whole time.
Yeah. And I know, I think Jenna has said that she did a majority of sales, that she wasn't doing a ton of recruiting, if any recruiting, from what I understand. And she had a farther reach than most people because she has like over 2.5 million followers on TikTok. And on Instagram, she has a big following. So she's done a lot of work. She's really good. And again, you can like her or not. In terms of an independent contractor being able to sell to make a decent income, having a bigger following is going to allow you to do that. And that has to be acknowledged that she did really good job growing her following to be able to do that. And again, one point I want to make, Charlene said the FTC does not have any regulations on moving uplines and stuff and moving people around, it is per each company's policy. They are basically giving a bullshit reason. So that is a frustrating thing too. The compliance department can essentially make anything happen, and they will drag their feet when they don't want to make something happen. And that's my opinion from what I've seen out of a ton of compliance departments. So
And
we
the
are going to
policies, sorry,
So
the policies and procedures are written in the company's favor, not in the rep's favor. And they're very vague when it comes to some compliance issues. So like DeeCee was saying, we've looked at a ton of, between all four of us, we've looked at a lot of compliance. And
yeah. I'm going to put Jenna's 9-minute stream on stage, and then we'll read the rest of the emails. Is that a good mix, or do you want to finish reading the emails?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm open for whatever.
Miss Winnie coming back.
Okay. So this is the kind of the info about what's happening with Jenna's bomb party relationship. And we are going to be watching Jenna's live stream from last night. We have the whole thing just because we do that a lot where we look at bomb party live stream. So we've got this ready to go.
And what's going on with BP? The question that everybody wants to know. I have some answers. So those of you that saw my live, you already know what's happening. To make a long story short, I am currently stuck with an upline who quite literally bullied my original upline out of the company. She also broke some big company policies by buying inventory on her downline's account with her card so that she would rank up that month. Because of the bullying that she did to my original upline, my friend left the company, and now I have rolled over to this woman's team, and I'm just not putting a cent in her pocket. I refuse. She's not making any money off of me, and I'm not budging on that. So I went live and I talked about it, and it took me going live for BP to acknowledge me. I had already sent multiple emails over the course of a couple of weeks, which they ignored. They didn't say no, they didn't say yes, they just didn't respond to me. But then, miraculously, when I went live and talked about the situation and other people started reaching out, the next morning, I had an email. They asked to set up a phone call, and we did that. So I spent 45 minutes on
Jen is a better person than I would be for sure. And again, bad company culture to not resolve problems with people that actually make them money, which Jenna made bomb party money. And I would say, like, you can have your perspective about if you like Jenna or you don't. She had 2.7 million followers on TikTok and had overall a positive. It made bomb party look better because of her character being in people's love for Winnie from Hocus Pocus. Like, there were so many positive things, and for bomb party to be like, middle finger to you, like, it. That's my opinion. I'm just not here for it. I'm just not here for it.
They had every opportunity to rectify it, even like to talk to her. And it wasn't until she made it public and had other people coming after BP that they got their hand out of their ass, really, and started doing something. And it's like, you didn't have to put all this aside just to, like, brush it under the rug. That's just lazy at work at best.
Yeah. This is the Hocus Pocus lady, and we do have her in character from her live stream last night. Also, a diamond was revealed from what Jen has told me, so we're going to be able to watch that too.
That was, I'm sorry. Like, if you didn't see the diamond reveal,
we texted each other just like, oh my God.
Buckle up. Like, I had people sending me texts last night, and it was wild in the best possible way. And last night was, Jenna got off and I sent her, like, we were kind of chatting later after, and I was like, "You're live, like, just from human to human, like, I'm taking off my anti-MLM hat. I want you to take off your MLM hat." I said, "Your live brought me so much joy. And I know that it's not about me and it's not, but as like, I just want you to know your like the whole like act and the whole thing about Winnie, like it brings me joy and it makes me happy." And that's
Yeah.
all. And like, and that was it. I was like, it just makes me happy. And I don't, there's drama and there's stuff, but it's like, I
Sure.
love that part of it. I love that.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we're pretty critical about not being excellent at what you do, like PowerPoints. And we normally keep it to like, if you can't change it in 5 minutes, like, okay, PowerPoints you can change. That's why we roast them. But in terms of somebody coming in character and also being able to provide something entertaining by telling the truth about how ugly some of the rings are, it was a win-win-win. Like and again, that was just us. We enjoyed it because we've seen not great execution of sales techniques in so many different MLMs. So it was kind of refreshing for someone to do the effort, even though we're not fans of MLM. We get it. But it was something that we noted when we've reacted to her stuff before, and it was a shame that Bomb Party didn't take the opportunity to maybe accommodate her a little bit because of her reach and her positive PR for them as a whole. But, and again, one of y'all, I think Lady Whistledown said, if they had made an accommodation for her, they would have had to make an accommodation for other reps. And it's like, well, yeah, I agree with you there. But also, if you're talking about volume and allegedly reps who sell a lot getting more diamonds to reveal, they make allegedly accommodations under the table for people. And maybe they would have said to Jenna, hey, we'll do this, but just keep it on the down low, keep it, like we're willing to do this for you. We can't do it for everyone. And
but
then
all they had to do was send her an email. Like that is literally it. And said, it could have said, "Hey, we acknowledge we received your email. We need to discuss this. We'll call you X day, or you'll hear from us X day." Like it literally could have been 2 sentences. It's like, "Hey, got it. We'll talk to you in a week," or give us, 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even do that. And that's where I think it's become kind of a principle thing at this point. It's not because so many other things happen to smaller reps and things that it's like it's breaking policy, and BP just kind of shoves it under the rug and is like, whatever. I think it's the principle, and I know that there is the thought of like, well, if Jenna gets an exception, everybody, the exception becomes the rule then kind of situation. And I don't even necessarily know that she had to be like her request had to be fulfilled. It started out with she just wanted an email back or a phone call or something and got nothing.
Yeah. And again, like if someone has a big ticket item, like an issue with an upline where the decision could be, I'm not going to be a rep anymore, like it's that big of a deal. Compliance, in my opinion, should be like, oh my God, let's touch base with this person. Maybe tell them we can meet with them whenever we can because we're busy as hell. But at least like we care enough about the people who are giving us money and keeping our business open to let them know like we don't think of you just as a number. Like we want to be able to do something. But here we are on YouTube, on TikTok, because Bomb Party didn't know how good they had it.
They totally could have done something if they wanted to, because they could have had a stipulation like, you are not allowed to move down lines without prior authorization, for example. And then you would have to go through HR, which is pretty normal in any circumstance, so I can see them not approving everyone, but there are times where there are valid reasons to move up lines.
Yeah. And like the prior authorization, somebody could have done it. Somebody could have written it off. Somebody has the yes. I bet Lillian has the go ahead for that.
And I've seen it happen. Again, my personal experiences with Scentsy, and I have seen it happen where people have been removed from an upline and they just roll up to the next person.
Yep.
And there have been like I've seen like, and this is wild, and y'all don't have to believe me, but I've heard of and seen situations where, people don't get along or they can't because there's some legal thing or some conflict of interest or something, and they do make those changes. It's essentially they just pull the person out and put them up above that person so they don't have this issue. And I think that's where, the situation could have been resolved if Jenna was not tied to this other person. And we're
Mhm.
not going to say this person's name. We're not going to share who it is. That's not our place to do that. That's like, to me, that's like, it's not anybody's business who it is. Jenna can share that if she wants to, but I know she won't. But she just had to be removed away from that person, but they wouldn't even do that. Again, she heard nothing. It was radio silence. And then she was like, okay, if you can't respond to me, I'm going to go to get attention and maybe you will respond.
Yeah. And sorry, real quick.
You're good.
Do not type the name of the upline in the chats. If don't do it. Don't. You'll just get banned. It's not for me. It's a you're gonna get banned for me because
Same.
we're here to talk about this situation. We're not. And again, it would be don't touch the poop. Don't be a lint licker. Okay, just.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who this person is. It's just, the situation that happened.
Yeah.
I was going to say something and I forgot. Go ahead.
Good. Yeah, I think I just want to make
you.
sure all the chats know because we want to be on the same page and we want to communicate that early on and clearly with y'all. And we know Jenna doesn't want to share that either. So we're trying to be.
Oh, remembered what I was going to say. We're about to get back into this video, I promise, guys. But she was bending over backwards. Like, you'll see how she was like trying to accommodate Bomb Party when she really didn't have to. Right. So it's interesting to see from her perspective of like, hey, I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z. You just got to meet me here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
is that a Jenna?
That is her.
We don't.
Friend.
I love that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look. Another glorious morning.
Can y'all hear that?
Sick.
We downloaded like 20 Hocus Pocus sound bites for you, Jenna, just in honor of you. So oh my god, we saunter after mimosas maybe around 11. I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just want to throw this out there on behalf of all of us. Like, first off, you're entertaining and I love that about you, but you are obviously welcome on our channel at any time if you ever want to. No pressure, but our platform is yours too.
So I do want to address, so Megan said, well, and Jenna is still technically helping the company purchasing other people's stock, but then selling it without the BP tag. That's actually opened it up to way more followers. So we're going to talk about this a little bit more, but that's kind of the situation that's going on and where we're at. But let's go ahead and let's keep, yes. And we, as the four of us, collectively appreciate the opportunity to get to share this first because it's like we're all stoked. So,
aw, that's sweet. I've been here, just wanted to feel the vibes before I officially ventured. That means a lot.
That's absolutely fair.
Have to chat. So, I wanted to read this out loud just in case somebody's just listening. But Chelsea said, Jenna, I don't agree with multi-level marketing companies, but you sticking to your morals in this situation is admirable. Good for you. So I hope that, I don't know, makes you feel good, Jenna. All right, let's go.
On a video chat with two people from the company. One of them is the field manager, and the other one, I'm honestly not sure what her exact role is in the company, but she is related to the two owners. I left that conversation feeling the sun is setting right next to me, and like, this beautiful glow just took over. Like it. Okay. Anyway,
Work it.
So I left that conversation feeling really good. I did not feel like they gaslit me. I didn't feel like they were telling me what I wanted to hear. They told me that they love Winifred. They love her lives. They don't want me to go anywhere. They don't want to lose me as a rep. They did explain to me why it is not simple to just change uplines. And I will admit, I did not quite understand all the logistics of it. And there's like federal guidelines and things like that because it affects people's income. And, you know, moving me off of this rep's team would have affected other people. So they really will only move somebody if it's like really extenuating circumstances. And I immediately said to them, you should post like an educational video explaining that because people do not understand why they can't just change an upline or why they're stuck with a certain upline who has.
I agree with what she's saying. I know I don't mean to pause it. What happened in Young Living is when they had to swap people out, they would come up with a like an unadulterated rep, meaning somebody who didn't have anybody in their downline yet, and they would put them in the spot to take over an entire line to get around the idea of messing up someone's income because then that leg would still be intact. So I've seen creative ways to get around those rules. And I'm more on the side of it seems like Bomb Party didn't want, and this is my opinion, I'm not speaking for Jenna, maybe didn't want to do the creative solutions here to help her out. So hell yeah. Even if it's just on Jen's channel. Jen is such a like bright light in the anti-MLM community. Wendy as well for like sales tactics, but like Jen, not Jenna, but Jen had like dipped her toes into the Reddit community, the Reddit royalty, and like has been received in such a warm way on the Bomb Party like subreddit. And it's like, oh my God, this is incredible. And like we've met so like nice people. And Reddit royalty, which is like it's a new experience for us, okay?
Yeah, I'm like slowly dipping my toes back into Reddit, like just kind of, you know, when the water's cold and you kind of got to get adjusted a little bit, you know, like I'm more of the behind the scenes person. I'm the one that watches and sends stuff to Jen, like, oh my God, check out this live, you know?
And I love talking to people, and you know, I kind of have a different philosophy, like DeeCee said, about anti-MLM content. I'm not here to, you know, make anyone uncomfortable with even talking to me and approaching me. I want to create a safe space, and if somebody has a question or if they are uncomfortable, if their MLM doesn't feel right, or if there's decisions that have been made, I want to create a safe space so that people can have that if they are trying to get out and don't have another resource. And I've had great conversations with reps. I love talking to reps who want to talk to me and don't want to yell at me or fight with me or argue with me. You know, that's not my jam. I don't want to cause people problems, but it's like, hey, you know, I create content and can we just like talk? And I've had some amazing conversations. So that's a big thing for me, is just treating people with kindness and respect, because at the end of the day, Jenna's a human. She, you know, she has a family and she has things that she takes care of that aren't on social media. And that's the same for any rep. I've talked to Matt, I've talked to different people, and you know, it's like, I just want people to be treated with respect because I want to be treated with respect. And so I do things a little differently, and you know, that's just who I am.
I love that. And Jenna is, if you're on the replay crew and you're watching this and you don't have the live chat pulled up, we're gonna try to pull up the comment on screen. So whichever channel you're watching on, you can watch it. But Jenna's adding details in the live chat. Jenna said, "So I never wanted special treatment. What I wanted was my upline to have consequences and be removed."
And like I said, you'll see that in this video. Like, you know, Jenna was trying like to bend over backwards just to kind of make this work, and they weren't budging whatsoever.
Yeah.
Blocked them, or who isn't helping them, or who's treating them badly. So I did suggest, like, you should post some educational stuff on why it's hard to change uplines. And immediately Lindsay said, I'm going to get right on that. I'm going to do it. So I hope she does. Just so everybody knows too, I did record this conversation. I videoed with my spare phone the entire conversation, and some of that was just for my peace of mind because I forget things, and if I wanted to go back and clarify something, and I don't want anybody to be able to put any words in my mouth. So I do have the entire conversation recorded. They explained to me, you know, why it's hard to change uplines and this and that. And one of the things that I said was, okay, well, if it's that big of a deal to change uplines, I said, why don't I just quit? I'll deactivate my account and you guys just waive the 6-month thing. So I don't have to wait 6 months to sign up. Yes, I would lose my rank and all that, but I didn't care. Not even a little bit. Like, I'll start from the beginning if it's going to make this easier. I will even sign up under somebody that is still on like the leg of the company that I was on. So it's not affecting too much. I'm just not going to sign up.
Jenna, that's so reasonable. I don't.
Right?
That's
what I'm saying.
Waive it too. Every company has the ability to waive the waiting period. Every company does. So if Bomb Party chose not to do that for you, they definitely drop. They continue to drop every single ball that they could possibly drop, in my opinion. Because good God. Oh my Lanta. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, here we go.
Up under my current upline. I would have just picked another person that's still on that team away from her. And I was fine with that. And they wrote that down and they were like, okay, yeah, that's a great idea. So anyway, after the call that I left feeling very good about, they said that their team meets on Tuesdays. So this was last Tuesday in the evening. And they wanted to get their team together and then they would let me know what we were going to do. And I said, well, that's perfect. Like, we don't need to rush on this. I'm about to fly to Ireland. So let's talk about it next Tuesday. I get home Monday. It gives you guys a week to work on it. Okay. So yesterday I wake up, I send an email to them and it just basically was like, hi ladies, had a great time talking to you. I'd really like to get things figured out today if we can. I really would like to get some inventory. You know, October's my month and I kind of want to get going on this again. I miss it. I like doing it. I did not send that to like compliance or support. I sent it directly to the two people that I spoke to, their personal emails. No response, nothing.
Ooh, woof. This is getting twisty.
Buckle in, DeeCee.
Oh my God.
So I let that go all day. And then last night at about 10 p.m., I sent one last email and I said, should I be taking your no response as a response? Nothing. Woke up today, nothing. I even took it one step further just to really be sure that I was covering my bases and doing everything I could. And one of the women that I talked to friended me on Facebook last week after we got off the phone. So I sent her a message on Facebook Messenger. It said she was online. It was unread. And then I sent a follow-up and I was like, I'm not sure if you're getting notifications. And it was still unread. So then, even just to be sure, I went and I put a comment on one of her most recent posts. And I said, hey, I've sent you a couple of messages on Facebook Messenger. I'm not sure if you're getting the notifications. Let that be for a while. My whole nail appointment, actually, I let it be, said she was online. No response. Now I'm going to take it into my own hands. And I was planning for this. Listen, I'm a contingency girl. I had something set in place just in case it went this way. All last week, I have been quietly in the Facebook groups buying inventory from people who were affected by the hurricane and needed to get rid of inventory. The groups.
What a freaking awesome thing to do. I'm just saying, like, you're talking about something that's devastated so many people and then you're going to offload their inventory for them. Like, kudos to you. Because one, Jenna's somebody who can move the inventory. Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Right.
God.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yep. Holy shit, that's so cool of her. Hell yeah. Y'all, hearts and hype in the chat for Jenna, because like, oh my god, this is like,
Like,
the story just keeps getting better and also more twisty at the same time. $2,000.
Oh shit!
Love it.
Oh my god.
and that's money that Lillian doesn't get to touch a cent of. It's
We love
money
that.
that is outside of her realm. Yes, it's her product. Yes, it's the marketing. Yes, it's all that, whatever. But it's like, I feel like this is the if you want to pick out good scenarios, this is probably the best case scenario that I could
Sure.
have thought of or anybody else could have thought of. So I think it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's really smart thinking. Like, it's just a win-win all around.
Yep. Yep. So
Oh,
she can buy from the company and give her
think-
Upline money.
Mhm.
Brilliant. Yep. We're not even using back office. Hell yeah. Love that. Oh.
Are full of reps that are like, I have all this inventory, but I don't have internet. I don't have electricity. I can't go live. Does anybody want to buy it? Me. I want to buy it. So I bought a whole bunch of inventory from reps who needed to get rid of it. And I'm going to upload everything into my Shopify. And Wendy's going to go live tomorrow and we'll do a BP live. And also, because I'm doing it this way through my Shopify, this will be open to all of my international people as well.
Hell yeah.
It's going to run the exact same way.
I'm sure Lillian. Oh god.
When I heard that, that just made my day yesterday. Like, I was first, like, you're buying from people who are affected in Florida. Like, that's just a huge kudos in my opinion. But also, you're just like, you know what? Fuck Lillian. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, okay, if you guys ever see Isabella Leonter, she has a great slogan. It's petty with a purpose. This is the true definition.
Petty with a purpose.
Yes. And I am here for it.
And y'all, it just keeps getting better. Like this
Oh
story,
yeah,
there's
there's so much more.
You don't have to like Jenna. I obviously have had conversations with Jenna. There's mutual respect between us. So it's, I have zero shade and hate towards her at all. I think this is amazing. And I am here for this. And I want to say, like, to Lillian, like, you could have done so many things differently.
Yep.
Let's back up just a tiny bit. At number one, I'm still not over the missing stone in the marketing image.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank
never
you.
gonna let that die. Like, I don't
No.
know how I'm gonna like continue on, but you put out a marketing image with a missing stone in it. Then this situation happens. I'm like, what? How much worse could you manage situations? Like, and people are watching.
Oh, yeah.
People are watching.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, the scary, not the scary thing, but the scary thing for Bomb Party is their reach is abysmal. In terms of the Bomb Party name actually being able to do anything on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, Jenna's reach is like eclipses, 100 times over the reach of Bomb Party, and for them to not take that into account, and again, Jenna was saying, like, I was trying to be reasonable. I was trying to give them options. I was trying to give them time. I was being respectful. I was, all A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and Bomb Party's like, no, we're just gonna call your bluff. And Jenna's like, no, I think we're not. Oh.
So,
yeah.
I
Go ahead.
want to say, Emily said, "Oh wait, you only paid them wholesale, so they didn't profit like they needed during this time." So the thing about, and again, I just want to clarify information because I think there's some misunderstanding here of when they buy product, they get paid. I mean, and I don't know exactly how things work with like paying and like, so what she's doing is she's buying product from other people. So she's really not like taking advantage of them.
Right.
The money that would have gone into their back office or into their like account for selling it is just going directly into their pocket at this point. Like it's not even going through BP. Like they're getting all of that money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And think about this. They had $10 that was in their bank account. Then they bought $10 worth of bomb party stuff to sell at a certain price. So they couldn't move any of that. They couldn't move any of those products. So Jenna's coming in and saying, I'm going to buy it back for $10 so you can put that $10 back in your bank account. So they're going to have money that they would have had before the inventory. So they're going to like be able to use it for shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I just want to. I mean, if we're just talking about this in a very simple kind of way, that's, from what I understand, that's a situation. But a lot more money because she's bought $2,000 worth of inventory so far. So, it does help though because like they had money. And then they had inventory they couldn't do anything with. And so Jenna is giving them the exact same money they had before that they had in their bank account. So they can go buy food and buy gas and buy stuff they need, you know?
Mhm.
No, and these are great questions because it allows us to talk about MLMs too and kind of how they operate. And
Mhm.
we never know who's watching. The
Sure.
question, like, and it gets kind of there's gray area that a lot of us can help explain because you like with the stock and the inventory and how it gets paid and all of that stuff. And so we all understand better.
Sure.
And then there's no misunderstanding.
Yeah. Here we go.
Mhm.
As it always
Yeah, we will be watching the live. We're trying to yeah. Okay. We will be watching the live.
has. You're just going to do everything through my Shopify instead of the BP link. I'm going to try and set everything up very similar. It'll all be split up, fall stacks, ring, it should all be very, very easy. But this is how I'm going to do it because I'm not putting any money in their pocket if they're not willing to work with me. So I'm using inventory that's already been bought. I can do whatever I want with it. It's mine. And I'm not putting any money in the Upline's pocket. And I'm not putting any money in BP's pocket. If they don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with them, but I'm going to work the system. So Winnie's going to go live tomorrow night. We could still pre-sale and everything. I just got to get all the inventory that I have loaded. And that's that. If BP wants to reach out to me and work it out, I'm still willing to do that. But for now, this is how it's going to go. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
And I do want to say that, and Jenna can confirm this, but this is what she's told me, is that BP and fizzing for her is fun. It's not a source of income. This is like, it scratches an itch kind of thing. And that's what she enjoys doing it for the fun of it, not as a replacement for any kind of income for her.
Yeah. And again, it also, she's so good at her cosplay and her character. And it also, I think she gets to scratch. Now, Jenna, correct me if I'm wrong. It gets to scratch an itch for her, but it also is great marketing for what she does with her other businesses. So she has further reach. And I'm not saying that, it's all thanks to Bomb Party. It's like, no, it's all thanks to Jenna. And a small part of that was fizzing the jewelry. So, and the dopamine. Yeah, for sure.
And
for sure.
last night, she had somebody place an order for BP and they also bought glitter because she sells glitter. So it was like she had additional business that it was possible. And, it's like, it's just an add-on. And it's like, yeah. So, and she does a lot of entertaining and she does Broadway raves and like all this stuff. So this is definitely not income, but it's fun. And it's like a hobby that makes money.
Yeah.
And I will say too, like, not blowing smoke up anyone's ass, but to do sales, you do need a certain amount of entertainment factor. And Jenna does have that. Like the first time that Jen sent me Jenna's video, I lost it. I was like, oh, this is so like entertaining. And so I can see how she has a good audience. And so, yeah, it just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. We have the live. I don't know. We have the entire. I will. Here's what happened. YouTube will slap us with the music, so we've taken most of what the music out of it. So it's I will also upload it in its entirety to an unlisted link and put the link in the description for everybody. So if you want to watch it after the streams and have fun and fill your little bomb party, whatever, emotional bank account, you can do that too. Jen, where did you want to start the video? Because I think the diamond reveal happened at 1 hour 40 or 45 or something.
Yeah, Wendy was watching it too with me. So
It was definitely later on. It wasn't like right away. Because I didn't jump into the live right away either.
I would say hold on. Let me.
People only like me for the playlist. You have
No, it's a character. Like the way you call jewelry ugly in character, just chef kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I think it's 1 hour 40.
Yeah, I would say like an
Yeah.
hour and a half in is good, and we can always kind of.
Yeah, we can adjust from there.
Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna go in an hour and 25.
Yeah.
You want to start here? Is that good? Or you want to go like you're 1:30?
Pretty
sure it's after 1:30.
Yeah, I think it's after that. Yeah, because she did. I think it was a lot of charms and a lot of stacks, and then it was a ring. Jenna can clarify 100%, but I think it was like stack, 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 and then a necklace because it's a necklace.
Oh, was it at 9:52?
Wait.
Wait, that's the time of day.
Oh, it's 9:52 Central.
Okay. All right. Well, I looked up the word diamond, not like, and I think the reveal is at 1:40. And if I'll open up the transcript again if we need to. Okay. So, all right.
Not my people. You're not my people. Was a joke. This is not the live for you because that was a mild joke. So now you can fuck off. Please mute her. We done. Goodbye. Have the best time. No, was a joke. We are not the live for you. No. All right, this one has a little lock on it.
So it's taken some of the music out. We have some words, but it's mostly Jenna / Winnie's voice. It's the best we could do, so we'll figure it out.
Jenna says she's gonna try to check for the diamond.
Oh, cool.
And this one. All right, so locked into sparkle. That is your stack. This one's not the worst. I have seen some bad ones. This one's all right.
And again, Winnie's character gets to get away with calling the jewelry ugly, which I obviously Anti-MLM. We're not fans of MLMs and some of the jewelry and bomb parties just awful in my opinion. But getting to hear Winnie say it was just like life-giving for me.
I will say when a piece is like passable. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any that are like I have to have it. I mean, like the snake ring is cool, but like
ring slaps in the best way possible. You know, like,
but I can find a dupe for that. You know what I mean? But
you still get to say like, oh yeah, that is, and Savannah's good about saying that too. Like Savannah's good about saying like which one she likes, and I'm mostly like, what? My brain mostly breaks when I look at a lot of stuff. I mean, I like the Halloween stacks from last year were cool. I was surprised that Bomb Party was like, October, the biggest month or the month that we could be the best that we could be as a company. We're not going to do any Halloween stacks this year. So yeah, all the other reps can go pound sand. I thought that was wild. Oh God, here we go.
We have moderators. There's plenty of them.
I know what PM. So was it an hour in? Because we went live.
Yeah.
So we missed
about an hour in.
Okay, so we missed it. We're going back. I think we're gonna just go to 50 and we'll do our best. Okay.
Here it is.
The middle finger. Sorry, I'm just not sure if it's gonna slap us. So I'm gonna mute it occasionally.
This is on
It's
TikTok.
fine.
On TikTok.
Yeah, this is TikTok. We screen recorded it last night.
It's a rainbow.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute it.
I love how they took out the music quite
Yeah.
literally.
It's
Like, all right, got it. Nailed it.
Beverly Hills. Even the baggy.
It sounds like me and my
Gotta
drunk
see.
friends.
The sandwich baggies are next level with the post-it note. Like,
Mhm.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's see what else.
Like, not breaking character one time.
No.
I know, in 3
whole time.
hours doesn't break character once. I mean,
Mhm.
some super long live streams.
The truth is,
She's getting her money back. I wonder what. Honey,
something that you're born
I don't
into,
think you understand
and I just
how
get
many
it wrong.
BP reps are pissed. Jenna has an inbox full of reps, some of them willing to give away inventory. Jenna will have no problem getting inventory, not even a little bit. She's going to have more than she needs. Yes, that's the problem. People are mad. People are mad. We shall have all the inventory. All of it. I'm just plugging the phone in. That's what happens when you piss off a lot of people.
Oh, no shit.
No, November's ugly. We didn't want it.
November's ugly. We didn't want it.
Oh,
You're
can we
not
take
wrong.
a second to talk about November really quickly?
Yes.
So there is an issue with the November ring bombs. They apparently smell.
I'm gonna send you a picture, DeeCee. I'm gonna send you a picture that you can share. Hold on.
They apparently smell. Some people said it smelled like, what was it, like salmon and
Somebody
like,
said last night, I swear to you, they said weenie water, like hot dog water. It smells
yeah.
like hot dog water.
And then they messed up on the fizz itself, so it is over fizzing. Like, imagine putting like regular soap in a dishwasher kind of fizz. Like, it is going everywhere. I was watching Jane, Fizzing Jane Productions, and she was like getting heated and like, yeah. So November, like, they changed something on the formula.
Oh my god. I wonder if they went to a cheaper distributor.
They said it was something about the color.
Yeah, they said it was the coloring that like has that effect, but like it just sounds like it went like rancid or something.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, Laura said, I have heard that it smells so bad they're putting in fabric softener. They're doing that for the smell, but also to help stop the bubbles too.
Mm-hmm. And then some people had like spray, like little spray bottles with either like isopropyl alcohol or hand sanitizer to spray the bubbles on top because they like I've seen wooden spoons. Jane, I think, used a wooden spoon to try to get it to go down, and it
Yeah.
it was
Jane
it
had
was
like 2
a
spoons
solution.
and like
Yes.
some fabric softener and was still just like, no.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this happened, except I can because it's bomb party sometimes.
And with quality control issues, I'm shocked Shop.
And some people suggested vinegar, which only makes the
The fizz worse.
the fizz worse. So it like activates the fizz even more.
Anyone in here who knows me is dying. I didn't know they smelled bad.
Yeah, don't get November.
Good God.
We didn't want it. Okay, here we are. Let's see what we have. Graceful moments, blue topaz, cubic zirconia. Oh, well, tis a nice blue. It is a nice blue. I shall give it that. Tis a nice blue.
The middle finger.
I have not seen this one.
Is that Billy's hand? Is this Billy's finger? Oh my God. If you've never seen Hocus Pocus, there's like a zombie character named Billy who comes back to life kind of, and she's displaying the rings on his zombie hand, but the zombie hand is in the middle finger position. It's just
super long.
Amazing. It's so good.
And like, this is one of the rings where I'm like, all right, this isn't half bad. Like, you know, like at least the cut is like somewhat normal on this one.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Sometimes the stone selection is not my favorite. Like the small cubic.
There you are, not black, but still not the worst.
Still not
the worst.
I could go without the straight ones like at the top.
Sure. Yeah.
Why would she switch? Now she gets to just piss Lillian off whenever she wants. This is much more fun. We like.
Now she gets to piss Lillian off whenever she wants. Let's go.
I love it. And that's like a genuine smile right there. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, the diamond is at 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, I was so okay. So do we need to go forward or like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will play the diamond. We'll get there.
We're doing our best, okay? Technical difficulties are contagious. All right, let's go. Here we go. Okay. Not the worst one we've seen, but
it reminds me of the class ring.
It does.
Yes.
Whistle down.
Like a high school class ring.
My class ring actually looks almost like that.
No
That's
way.
funny.
I
bet yours is way more valuable though.
Go grab it.
Yeah.
That it is. It's okay. It could have been worse. Tonight, that's how we look at it. It could have been worse. We've seen much worse. Much worse.
I think like
He's not
after
wrong.
so much Bomb Party that I watched up until the point that Jen discovered Jenna, I think that was why I loved this character so much, because Winnie was saying all of the things that I thought out loud, and it was just like, and people were still buying from her. People were still like, it wasn't ruining her business at all to say like, hey, this looks like shit, but we've seen other ones that look even worse. And so, you know, it was just refreshing, like the way your take on the character integrating with a product, even though we're not like Team MLM, it was just a sophisticated, intelligent way to sell the products, and we were like rooting for you, even though we were not rooting for Bomb Party. You know what I mean? So,
Jenna said the first ring of the night might have been the worst she's ever opened. So after the diamond, can I make a quick request?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
We're skipping around.
Let's put it in a bag.
Into the sandwich baggie it goes. Here's your post-it note. I love it. You got it, Jessica?
Kind of.
Yep.
That's cute.
Way
though.
better than BP. 1,000 times better.
You might want to hide it though. They're gonna steal your design.
Yeah, don't let Lillian see it.
They're already wrapping.
And like, I didn't realize you were supposed to put like your high school name on your ring. So my ring literally says Jessica.
I love it.
I love that.
I didn't realize you were supposed to put your school name. I am not smart. I don't know how I got this.
You are so
reputation.
smart.
I mean, oh jeez. Oh my god. It does look like the Mary Kay Triple Crown ring. And that Triple Crown
No.
yeah, we'll have to pull up a picture on another stream for sure. Oh, so someone asked a question for Jenna. Is your face sore after doing Winnie lives from doing her lips? That's a good question.
You're done. Goodbye. All right, we have Elin.
Sometimes.
Elin B. Now what's next? Elin B.
What's next?
353. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did because you are internet. Sweden? Look at BP going all the way to Sweden on it.
Let's freaking go, y'all! Hearts and diamonds in the chat. Diamonds in the chat.
Diamonds in the chat.
We finally get to say it ourselves. Diamonds in the chat.
Diamonds in the chat.
Maiden journey. Look at that. Yes, congratulations to Sweden on its maiden journey. We have a sterling necklace and a full stack. A sterling necklace. Full stack. Let's do the stack first. Let's put the tray up.
Jenna's like, I'm fucking done. Okay.
Cherry's in the chat. First timer in Sweden.
Oh yeah. Oh, not the cherries.
Not the cherries. Good God.
It's a big one. It says, where autumn meets edgy. Yes, we have lots of jewelry already on the way, tracking numbers and everything. All right, where autumn meets edgy. So a cuff.
Oh, interesting. I'm surprised they put the spring clasp in that. Not the clasp, but the spring in that to make it wider to go on the wrist. Like, kudos to BP for that, because I didn't think that's something they'd spring for. Pun unintended.
This little weapony charm. Look at that.
Weapony charm.
That could put an eye out.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't hate it.
I'm not a huge fan of like
I do
this
like
style, but that's just like my personal preference.
Yeah. Sorry.
It reminds me of like steampunk.
Yeah, kind of like the coppery, like the more rose goldy type.
The color.
Industrial look.
Yeah.
And this one, the screen is nice. I don't mind this. This one is all right. So far, these are not the worst. I have seen pictures that were the worst. So far, we're okay. These are adequate. I shall let you know when I don't like it.
They can always pick the rings, just not the boxes. That probably speeds it up.
All right, sterling necklace.
I mean, I know we've screamed at BP reps before because we're just like, come on, like, go a little bit faster for the love of God. Because they're like, it's taking 10 minutes for one order. And we're like, oh my God. And then we realize they probably don't have a lot of orders, which is why they're wasting time. But still, it's like, oh, dear Lord.
No, one of the things that I've learned, like, pretty much in any sales job, but especially in retail, is the more times you touch a product, the longer it's going to take. So, reduce the amount of steps. So, and people will sit there and unwrap and then take the security off of each item instead of just like opening it up, reveal, opening it up, reveal. It would go so much quicker if they did that, you know? So.
Yep. Here it comes. Oh, next one. No, this is it, right?
I think it is.
Yep.
It's blue. It's blue.
It's always blue.
Jenna's dancing, but there's no music because I took it out. So, Jenna, my bad.
All right. Well, I'm not the biggest fan, but fuck you, Lillian. We revealed diamonds. There we are. You revealed.
Not the biggest fan, but fuck you, Lillian. Like freaking drop.
That was the best way to reveal diamonds I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God. I love that so much.
Diamonds, genuine Swiss blue topaz, and genuine diamonds in sterling silver.
1,500? Is it? Oh, it's 500?
500. Yeah.
I can't see for shit apparently. So it's not a bad necklace. The fact that it's sterling silver, the fact that it's like, it's not the worst I've seen. But the what you said before you revealed it, like that was so good, Jenna.
It just keeps getting better. It keeps getting better.
Okay, I can't wait. Oh my God.
The first time I'm slightly happy about diamonds. The first time. All the way to Sweden. Look at that.
It's like a double fuck you to Lillian because it's we're shipping something out of the country and it's diamonds. Like, it's too good. It's too good.
First night she went Winnie did a live. The first live that Winnie did since quitting BP and gets a diamond, and it gets there's like the next 2 minutes are gold.
Oh my God, I'm so ready.
Well, that's number 6. Number 6 for Winnie. You revealed diamonds. Yes.
Oh my God.
Put this away for you.
Yep.
International diamonds. Yes. How do you say fuck you in Swedish? Can you put that? I'd like to know. I know Google is free, but I feel like you could let us know.
That was it. I was like, that was it last night. I'm
gonna cut up.
Jen and I were like texting each other, like crying. We were laughing so hard.
God. Please let us tag you on Instagram, Jenna, because like we're about to tag the shit out of you on these reels.
I had taken my AirPod out because Emmett and I were talking about some stuff, and I was watching Jenna, and I took my AirPod out literally 10 seconds before that happened, and he laughed so hard. And he was like, he was laughing, and I was like, see, it's entertaining.
Yes. Oh my God, this is amazing.
And we did your stack.
Do what you want with all of it. Let's go.
And if you make a t-shirt, you know I'm gonna be the first one buying.
Yeah, we're gonna be first in line to buy that shit, Jenna, for sure.
I don't think there's any, like, I think that was the most exciting reveal, and we didn't do Isabella's email. We didn't read her email response to Jenna either. We still have to
should we do that real quick? Should we do that real quick? We'll take an intermission. Okay, which one? We just read this one.
Yes, this one is next.
And then, so that's the next one. Oh, yes, because we have to finish this one, and then we'll read Isabella's. So,
you want me to read?
Let me read the chunks with the soft returns, and you read the paragraph, because that's unadulterated. Baby Snarks will just wait for the next part.
Are you reading, Wendy? Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Okay.
We are also aware of your intention to sell through Shopify and internationally, which is a violation of our policy, Section 5.5. Proceeding with this behavior may lead to account termination.
Okay, fuck you, whoever wrote this, and I'm sorry to say this, but you're gonna say it's gonna be a termination of account for Jenna, but you're not gonna do anything for what happened with the upline, like the upline who was gaming the system allegedly, or according to like actual stuff, actual screenshots, and then you're gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna hold that person accountable because I could just make the person with 2.7 million TikTok subscribers pissed off. Let's go with that option. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so aggressive when I said that to the email person.
Oh, no, you're good.
God. That's so frustrating because Jenna tried to do stuff in private and try to give him the courtesy of saying, please resolve this with me 1-to-1. And then they were like, no, the person that broke the rules, we don't give a shit about that person. We actually are gonna hold you to some type of standards that we don't hold for everybody else. Like, God. Okay.
And Just Jelly has a request that we see the part where she's singing Pink to Lily. That was also a great part too.
We may have to find that and do it on our BP roundup.
I'm okay
Just
with
because I
that.
don't know where it is and I don't want to make like the live chat wait. So we
That's
will
fine.
take that and do it on our BP roundup that we're doing on Sunday.
Yes. So if you're here, we will be live again on Sunday.
We, Soft Return, value your role as a party rep and hope you will reconsider your approach. Soft Return, in Soft Return, light of our policies to Soft Return, maintain Soft Return a positive standing within the company. Should you find yourself unable to operate Soft Return, your business within your team effectively and in alignment with our policies, please know that you have the soft return option. Soft return to resign. Soft return. Upon doing so, you have the opportunity to rejoin after a 6-month period. Soft return. We kindly ask for your acknowledgement of this response and invite you to inform us of your decision moving forward. And did they sign it? Was just the
Just
corporate
corporate.
team.
God.
Next email.
If
God.
somebody said the sound is cutting out, if you're having problems, exit out of the live and then come back just to see if that resolves the issue because not everybody's having it. Also, if y'all would take like 2 seconds and like all of the streams, if I will drop in DeeCee and Wendy's channel in my live chat, so go and give them a like, a subscribe, do the YouTubey things, just show them some love. So I will drop their links in my live chat.
And I just linked Wendy and Jen in my chat, so it'll be under Nightbot. Nightbot has linked y'all, so okay.
And if you're on my channel and not theirs, you're a magician. So
Let me see if the audio might.
Yeah.
It might be my.
I'm gonna fact check you, bitch.
I know you will too.
Okay. The audio.
You for all people watching this is important.
I will take all 4 of you guys. Thank you.
Okay, audio should be better. Sorry if it was my problem. Whoops. You will see some clicking or some like audio interference happen. The way StreamYard is, it won't let us talk over each other, which is great, but it'll cancel the sound out if one of us talks at the same time. So that might have been the audio issue. So I left and came back. Okay, delightful. Love that.
So Bella, okay, so let me, since there was a question in the chat, Lillian is the like top owner. She's the owner, founder, CEO, chief creative officer. Her sister Bella is her second in command. So that's kind of the hierarchy of how that works. And we'll read an email from Bella shortly.
Let's go. Is it? No. This one?
Yes.
Rip.
This is the email from Bella to Jenna.
So it does look like that we do know how to do proper returns and soft returns via Bella knows how to do it. What I think happened is they've sent those emails out en masse to so many people. It's the copy and pasting that sometimes screws up the like invisible characters. And so it starts collecting them as you continue to copy and paste. And so I think if that's the case, Bomb Party needs to fix that ASAP because it's very unprofessional looking. Unlike this one, which looks super professional. From Jenna, I mean, not Jenna, from Bella to Jenna. Oh god. All right, who wants to read it?
I'll
can read it.
start. Or
Oh,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Wendy. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Y'all
I've read.
tag team it. Left side of the screen, y'all go for it.
Hi, Jenna. I hope this message finds you well. I heard about your decision to resign from BP, and I want. Sorry, there was one more email, and it said
yeah.
just basically like we don't have. It just said I resign, and now I'm going to be loud about it.
Yeah,
So that was her answer.
Yeah, we
So
have that.
that's what they're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So it
Oh,
says,
sorry, I messed that up. Here, let me show you.
no, you're good.
There.
Yep.
I resign all caps, but watch how loud I'm gonna be now. Rip.
Yep.
Rip to Bomb Party. Sorry.
Yep. You're good. Just wanted to make sure we had the context.
Yes.
I heard about your decision to resign from BP, and I wanted to reach out personally. Your live shows truly stood out to us from the start. The uniqueness, engagement, and fun you brought to BP were remarkable, and I want you to know how much we valued your contributions. I'm deeply sorry to hear about your challenges with your upline. I understand how difficult and frustrating the situation must be for you. While changing sponsors might seem like a straightforward solution, because it is, it's unfortunately not that simple. However,
Yes,
I
it is.
hope our team was able to offer some clarity and support during your meeting with them last week. We strive to ensure fairness for all our representatives, bullshit, even though we recognize that sometimes there might not be an ideal solution that satisfies everyone. We extend our best wishes for your future endeavors and want to assure you that we are available to assist you if you require anything from us. Still bullshit. Kind regards, Isabella Coleman.
Isabella, can I call you Bella? Bullshit. You're at the very top and you could have fixed this. And it's like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm so sorry to hear the difficulties you've had with your upline. No, I'm sorry to hear that you're hypocritical in how you enforce the rules that Bomb Party has. And now you're going to throw a fit when I decide to do something, but you're not going to throw a fit when my upline decides to break a shit ton of rules. So fine. I try to do this in private. We're going to go public. Love that.
And
Love that for
we
Bomb Party.
do know that the former upline's first name was in that email. That is the only identifying information that we will be providing. And like I said, Jenna did send us this, so
Yes. It's a
we're
common
just
name.
yes,
Yeah.
and it's a comment. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, don't go out looking for people. We call it touching the poop here. Don't go real life. We're just commentators commentating on the internet.
And I just appreciate it, Kayla. Thank you, because there are times that stuff pops up that I don't see and I don't know. So I do really
Yeah.
appreciate you looking out
Yeah.
for the collective.
Yeah.
Like it
Yes.
helps us.
We always appreciate that because we've read lawsuits on here where we're like, oh shit, and we have to take it down because sometimes those identifying details pop in. So we always love it when the live chat like helps us out. It's never frustrating to us when y'all are like, hey, are you sure that's supposed to be there? And so we can easily either take it down or let you know it's okay. So
And we also don't want to ignore people who try to help us either. So it's a balance of like responding in a way that's like we appreciate it and like thank you. So streaming is weird. Streaming is
it's
wild.
it's
Like
a whole thing.
Mhm.
It's a lot. It's a lot because we have 3 chats on that we can see, and so we're doing our best to pull up Jenna's and other people's and play the video and not talk over each other and make sure we don't have something that boots us off the internet like copyrighted music. So we appreciate y'all giving us, hanging out with us while we figure this out. Oh, okay.
Lushy's the only professional amongst the four of us. She's the real professional here.
It's the graphic design degree. I have a degree in freaking human development. She's the professional.
No, running a podcast. Well, you ran the podcast for.
You taught me how to run the podcast.
Okay. I'll take a look. But that's it. That's all I'm taking. All right,
I don't think you're the passenger princess tonight, DeeCee.
Not tonight.
No.
Just the founder of technical difficulties. That's all I.
You're not a YouTuber. I am now branding.
So if you've ever been on TikTok, when people gift you, they can physically like purchase gifts and stuff. And so someone bought Jenna something that puts the pumpkin head on her. So because I know there's some people that have never run into anything on TikTok before, and they have some questions about the join my team little sticker too that pops up on Jenna's head. That's when someone subscribes to Jenna's TikTok, and subscriptions to Jenna's TikTok are you have to buy them, but you can follow Jenna for free on TikTok. And I'm gonna put Jenna's TikTok in my live chat because we want to go support Jenna on TikTok or on Instagram. I'll link both of those and put it in our private chat so y'all can paste it in yours if you want to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we watch one thing before we get off? Jenna did a video. Well, I'm sorry. Winifred and the sisters did a video that's absolutely hysterical. And it's like, I think it's like 10 minutes. Did you see it? Did you watch that video?
You remember my
Yes.
response
Yes.
to
Yes.
it
Yes. Yes.
this morning?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
so you can.
called the Hear Me Out Challenge. I can send it to you.
Okay, yeah, so I can have it on my computer. It's in a non-iMessage.
Sorry, my bad. I said I'm the oddball here, so.
No, you're not. Y'all are great.
I am Jessica, and I sadly burn my friends constantly.
Okay, we got that one, and then I'm gonna look up Face Candy Jenna on Instagram.
Okay, Lushy, I sent it to you.
Okay.
Let me see.
Should I download it or share my screen? I should download it because every time I share my screen, I dox myself. So.
Yeah. Yep. Good practices, bestie. I think it took me 2 years into streaming, and I'm just barely past 2 years into streaming, where I'm.
You mean 2 days? 2 days.
I know.
2
It's been 2 days. It's been 2 days, kind of like it's been 2 days since someone's been injured on this facility, but like I'm much better than I used to be, okay?
And we have to watch the first ring reveal because it was so bad.
We can do that while we're waiting for the other video.
Yeah.
Okay.
She removed it from the studio.
Oh, I'm doing okay. Stop telling on me. Hold on.
We're just winging it here, so enjoy. I hope y'all enjoy the ride.
Okay, I'm trying to find first. Okay.
One or two? All right, into the pit of despair. We are always looking for the black onyx. We love the black onyx.
I love
Let's
that
go
toy, by
into
the
the water. Yes, the first fish of the night.
You're definitely getting booted for that. Okay. Just wait.
Open your earrings while we wait.
So Destiny made a good point that BP has become like Lillian started doing BP lives on TikTok, and then she switched it to subscriber. She had subscriber only lives. So reps had to pay to be a subscriber to the BP official TikTok page to be able to see some of these lives. And it's like you're capitalizing even more on your reps. Like,
Yeah. The reps who already give you a shit ton of money to keep your business open, and then you're going to be like, no, I'm going to try to squeeze a few more dollars from you because I fucking can. Okay, Lillian. I mean, however you want to run your business, except I think every PR person, every marketing person, just like anybody with common sense would tell you, you have so many missteps right now. I can't even begin to list them. God.
just be honest one time. Like admit that you fucked up. Like just be like, okay, we messed up, we made a mistake. That goes a long way instead of just being like deny, deny, deny. Because like we saw with the graphic where the stone missing, she gaslit everybody.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say that. Like, it is quite obvious, like, that thing is gone. And she's gonna sit here and say, like, oh no, it's just like how it looks in certain angles. It was the same angle and the same lighting as the one next to it. So
you
what do
could
you mean it
see
was different lighting?
You could see the mesh through the back of the earring. And somebody said, okay, well, maybe when they edited it, instead of editing out that mesh, they edited out the stone. Like that's what they pulled out. But
Mhm.
still, why
Yeah.
didn't anybody look at it?
And it's a digital ad. They could have fixed it. Somebody in post-production could fix it. They could have been like, oh, we can't reshoot it. We're going to duplicate the gem from the exact earring on the other side and put it in the missing gem. Like, you could have just done that. It's digital. You could have just re-exported it after you fixed it. But did they do that? No, it's easier to tell people that you didn't make one single mistake. Just, God. Okay, so here's the earrings.
Let's make it count.
Not the worst set I've seen.
Lab created sapphire on rose gold plating.
I think it'd be better if you matched the shapes, but that's too much to hope for sometimes. Okay.
Yes, those are fine. They are very basic, good, everyday earrings. Those are fine.
I can't wait to see these rings.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait.
Let's get the rings. There is one. Oh, did one sink? Oh, the silver one sunk. Like a shit, right to the bottom. What a, ooh, that is a chunky profile.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, those ones weren't terrible. Those earrings weren't
All
terrible.
right, let's look. There are the rings. Let's see what we're working with. We shall do the sterling first.
I want to know if the sterling is the shitty one or if the other one's the shitty one. I'm like so excited to see.
We're not starting the night strong. Tis brown. Very, very brown. How many? Oh, we found 5 stupid diamonds. 5.
Did she just say 5 stupid diamonds?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
She goes for the black onyx. Like,
Yes.
it's fine, but it's not black, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do I wear you?
Sorry, it's not picking up her audio. Her face.
I just don't want to show you. I really feel bad about anything ever, but I feel
Just whip out the middle finger. It's just so good.
and I feel bad about this one. Jamie that ever Jamied.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
They don't even look the same
No.
color.
They don't look straight.
oh my god. Drop a poop emoji if this is the worst bomb party ring you've ever seen. Because I think this has to be the worst one we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
The left one looks like urine because you have the yellow in it. And the other one, like the number 2 is a number 2.
Is a number 2.
Oh my god. Savannah watches a ton of bomb party stuff, and Savannah's like, no fucking way.
No.
Oh my
they
god.
they say, like, when you get good stuff that's like, how does it feel to be God's favorite? I feel like, how does it feel to be God's least favorite? Because that's what happens. Like, and no shade to religious people, but it's like, this is not good.
It's
God's
awful.
least favorite or Satan's favorite?
Yeah.
Master's favorite. Because that's what they call him, is master in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, yes. Who thought this was pretty? I don't know, probably the person making the asymmetrical jewelry. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the asymmetrical jewelry that I've seen is not great. It's not great.
But this isn't even like, it is, but it isn't, because like when you look at the right one, like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be tilted.
Yeah, but I mean, they're also 2 separate colors, and like you have a cool brown with a warm, you know, like you're about to die from dehydration pea color on the left-hand side. Like, it's not. All of November is shitty brown?
Yeah.
It's amber tourmaline, right? Is that what it is? It's
Topaz.
tourmaline? Topaz, amber topaz.
They're
It's
doing
like
amber topaz so dirty. Like, god.
Amber Topaz sounds like a stripper name.
It does. I'm never gonna unhear it now. Thanks, Lushy.
Jenna said, I'd be sad if this came from a gumball machine. Yep.
The only thing I do, and I love mixed metals, the only thing that could make this ring worse is gold. If it was gold, because then or rose gold. Rose gold, because we know that rose gold is that like coppery looking.
Yeah. Wolf. Yes. Literally wolf. Literally wolf. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I'm not about to say anything bad about myself. It's just an observation. Like, I have like bigger hands, like, and if I were to wear a ring like that, it would just push the fat right through it.
Yep.
I never thought about that with these type of rings.
Yeah. Like, that's not gonna look cute.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my god. That's another thing to think about. That you could get stuck with a ring like this because you don't, you know, it's rip. I love how the November bombs are
we were talking about that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Finger cleavage. It's like, it's along the same lines as the finger cleavage.
Oh my god.
But it would be like a finger wedgie.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
It's like
rip.
Not in a good no.
No.
Way.
No.
God. Oh, I think I know how to move the things now.
Yay! Wee!
I'm not number 1. I'm not number 1.
If you're just tuning in and this doesn't matter, but we're always like removing ourselves and trying to put ourselves so everyone gets a turn. And I finally figured out you can just drag and drop people into the spots they're supposed to be in. So never mind. This is a squirrel trail that we.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was a good stream, Jenna. Thanks for.
Do you want to watch this?
Okay. Just kidding.
Oh,
there you go.
Hear me out, cake.
Hear me out, cake.
I saw this really cute boy doing it, and I was like, wow.
Is that supposed to be a
Jenna, can I ask you a question? Are these your real sisters, or are these like friends of yours who play your sisters for Hocus Pocus?
They are all really good. Like, all 3 of them are so good in character.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, this is incredible, but I didn't know if they were actually your sisters.
I don't
in
think
real
so.
real
I think they're just friends and they've been doing the trio because I asked all the questions too. I was like,
Okay.
"Ooh," so like and she said that they've been doing the sisters for years. Like I
Oh,
think they do it at like malls and stuff. And so like in events, like they do it. And it's very the way that Jenna described it to me was like it's very easy and just kind of flows with them because they've been
done it
doing
for so
the
long.
sisters together for so long.
That's sick. That's so cool. All right.
Mhm.
A cake, or is that just?
I got the cake, Winnie. I got the cake.
Oh, okay, Mary. She's got the cake.
I like this.
We'll wait. You should have been prepared.
Oh, here it is, Winnie. Ta-da. Yum.
Yay!
What's wrong with it?
What is? Are those balloons?
Yes.
There was nothing black.
No, Winnie. This was so bad.
I shall fix it. Hold on.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
How's she going to fix it?
All right, I have it.
Oh,
There.
so much better.
Better. Tis earthy now.
Did you just grab dirt and put it on? Is that like
Yeah.
dirt?
Yep.
Mhm.
I bow down to your creativity because I did not. I thought it was like, oh, it's chocolate shavings. I'm like, no, that looks like a branch in there. Like, no, it's just dirt from the ground. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Who is that?
It's Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, you should probably tell us.
Pepe Le Pew.
Very unromantic.
Okay, Mary.
Yes. Hear me out. Done.
The cake man.
Hear me out, cake mean. Like, you like them?
Okay.
Like, hear me out, they're really
Yes.
cool? Okay.
So hear me out cake is like each person picks however many and like they put their little picture on there. And it's like this person is attractive, like hear me out. Like
Ah,
and it's kind of it's been a TikTok trend. If
okay.
I'm explaining it wrong, live chat, please feel free to correct me, but I think that's kind of the basic gist.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they're very delicious cakes.
Well,
He does spooky ones too.
he might have provided us a better one for this.
Ooh, I wish.
All right, hear me out. Krampus. Yes. All the benefits of Fanta, plus claws and teeth.
Hear me out.
Love that.
Scar.
Ew.
Oh.
He does have a lovely voice.
He has great hair.
He does.
Hear me out. Nathaniel from Enchanted. I would love to have an apple martini with him.
Ew. Hear me out. Ludban from the Scary Leprechaun movies.
Oh,
yes.
That's what you look like when you wake up in the morning.
Yes, we do wake up like that. Very fetching. We're very fetching.
Hear me out. Master.
Stuck up.
Is that the way you hear me out?
No, it's
Do
a
we all
given.
agree?
It's a given, stuck up, but it's fine. It is fine.
Hear me out. The dog whisperer. Can't explain it, he just does something to me.
Is it him or the dog?
Oh no, it's him. I'd like him to whisper in my ear.
For those who don't know, Maddie is part bloodhound. That's how she smells the children, so I suppose the dog whisperer fits. All right, hear me out. Hades. Yes.
Another master.
That blue hair does it for me every time.
Hear me out. Hopper. I just feel like I could get a good
Good
crunch
pick,
on him, you know?
Yes.
Hear me out. Scooby-Doo.
Ew. Hear me out. Car from the Jungle Book.
Good
It's
pick.
very long. The things with that tail.
Hear me
I
out.
was waiting for Lushy on that one.
Really?
Cheating.
That's a movie
I
reference.
thought we put this to rest.
Yeah, if y'all haven't seen Hocus Pocus, you have to go watch it and then come back and like watch the Hear Me Out because it'll be even funnier. Okay.
So, when I was at Oogie Boogie Bash, there was Hades as one of the trick trials, and there was a Star Trek group in front of me, and Hades kept on making Star Trek jokes.
Oh my god,
That's funny.
that's
I
hilarious.
recorded them. I need to send it to you.
Heck yeah, you do. That's amazing.
Lisa the cat
Hear
mom.
me out.
Same. Oh my god, same. You just read me to filth because like that was one of my favorite movies growing up. And
Oh my
now
God.
I understand myself better.
I love that.
The Swedish chef.
Ew. You both are weird. I underestimated. All right, hear me out. Festa. When he puts the light bulb in his mouth. Oh, electrifying. Yes.
Hear me out. These guys.
Ew, both of them
Yes.
at the same time. Let me see.
Yes.
The Beetlejuice guys.
Ew.
Oh,
Long nose.
it's hard to see from here. Yeah.
The tongue. All right. A threesome situation.
Hear me out.
Mhm.
We need the poo. We match.
All right. I also have a threesome situation. These only work together for me. Voldemort and Grindelwald. Neither is good enough on their own. Together, Voldemort and Grindelwald. Yes, that is a magnificent display of power.
Hear me out.
Okay. There's one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it here because it's not this one. It's the next one she does. I just want to say Jenna is deathly afraid of spiders, and that's all I'm gonna say. So when we get back around, you'll know why.
Okay.
Ew, I could get behind that one.
Hear me out. I think this goes with that. Broadway from Gargoyles.
Ew, yes. Hear me out. Shredder from the Ninja Turtles.
Hear me out. Splinter. Got a
Oh
lucky
no,
rat
next one.
tail.
Sorry.
That
I
makes
forgot.
sense. I yes.
Perfect one to
Ew.
follow that. Look.
Ew! Who is that? Of course, the one who likes the pizza the most.
Of course.
Mary, always thinking with her stomach, never disappoints.
Oh, hear me out. Babyface.
What is it?
He's like part spider. He doesn't talk a whole lot.
There are a lot of legs.
Yeah. I want to
Yes.
feel him crawling on me.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Hear me out.
Mhm.
Blue.
Ew! You like them cuddly.
I do.
Okay. Hear me out. Pee Wee Herman. He makes me laugh.
Hear me out. Pee Wee Herman.
You couldn't even let me have that.
Easy. Mine.
I don't ask for much, Sarah. First Billy, now Pee Wee.
Yeah, well.
Hear me out.
Pumbaa.
Hakuna Matata.
It's got good flavor.
I love you.
He's got good flavor. Oh my god.
Now what?
This was your idea.
Yes, you orchestrated. Do we eat the cake now? Ooh,
Look
look at that. I have better things to do.
I'm going to keep him.
Okay. Goodbye.
What a good video to end the stream on.
I love that.
Y'all, thanks for hanging out with us. I will get the I'll get the live stream, Jenna's TikTok stream uploaded to an unlisted link. It'll be in my description. It'll be in Jen B's description. Mrs. Pico Speaks. It'll be in Wendy's description as well once I get it.
Shout out Jen B.
Oh, not Jen B. I'm sorry. Jen. I'm sorry. I was in. It's been a lot of Beachbody this week, okay? I'm so sorry, Jen.
You can call me Mrs. P. That's fine. BP. It's like, see, BP. We're talking about BP, so it works.
We just went full circle. We need to go to bed.
Yep.
Well, my husband was like, what Jen are you talking about? Because Jen B is my personal trainer, and Jen's my bestie. So Jen, he's like, what Jen? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Also, just FYI, I know people are hopping out. Wendy and I will be live doing a BP news update on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central. So that's already up if you want to come check us out. We do like a weekly update on everything that's going on with BP because it's wild.
Fun. That's
And
cool.
I would just wanted to say thank you to everyone in the live chat. You all are
Yes,
awesome.
thank you.
Special thank you to Jenna for popping in and helping with everything. We could not have done this without you. Replay crew, you're also bae, so thanks for dropping in.
Awesome. And we will see you next time when you try to get trouble on the into trouble on the internet. And Jen and Wendy will see you on Sunday. So toodles. All right.
Bye.
Hopefully this works.